Breaking news, guys, it's January 21st, 2025, and the mass deportation machine is officially in motion. ICE has started its aggressive crackdown in Chicago today, marking the first major action of the Trump presidency. This isn't just limited to Chicago. These mass deportations will ripple across the United States, targeting cities like Washington, D.C., Denver, Miami, New York City, San Antonio, and Boston. Now, here's what you need to know. ICE is going full throttle. Checkpoints and raids are being set up, and immigrant communities are under intense pressure and fear. But here's the twist: solidarity is rising. Many white allies have stepped up, shouting "La Migra" every time they spot an ICE vehicle. This is an awareness. They want everyone to participate in this, whatever they're calling it. It's a powerful act of resistance, a warning to protect our neighbors. But now I've got a question for you, my brothers and my sisters in the Black community. Are you going to step up to, are you going to join in this La Migra? Every time you see ICE vehicle, you scream La Migra. Are you going to join? Are we going to join the fight for justice and stand in solidarity with our immigrant siblings? Let's forget about the FAFO season for now. Can you please answer me that question, please? And to help shed more light with what I'm talking about, what's happening, I've gathered a few clips of these acts of solidarity. They're trying to see it, talk about it before, I'm sure this is starting today, Tuesday. It's full throttle. ICE is out there. It's going in with ICE vehicles. So are you guys gonna participate in this? Watch these clips and I'll be right back at the end of this video to add my own 2 cents.
We cannot watch them take people. We cannot stand idly by. We can't stop at yelling La Migra. Please don't watch this happen to people. Please.
Just so we're clear, so I understand. He's been here for 23 years. He has a wife, 2 kids. He's owned 3 houses. He has a job. He has a 401k. He has an IRA. He has health insurance. And that's not good enough to stay in this country. So we do everything we're supposed to. We pay $50,000 to a lawyer who does not a good job. We get a new lawyer. We file everything we possibly can. It doesn't work out. He has a check-in appointment at immigration. We go to the appointment. They detain him because he's a threat, because he had a DUI 9 years ago. We haven't seen him since. Yesterday I get a call from someone he was detained with in Spanish who tells me that he was picked up and he's probably being sent to Mexico. So, immigration doesn't even let you call your fucking family to tell them. You don't just see them to say goodbye. You get detained because you're a threat to this country because you had 1 DUI 9 years ago. And then today, I haven't heard from him still. I can't locate him on the ICE website. And I'm pretty sure he's gone. And no one at ICE answers the phone. No one calls you back. The phone doesn't work. And the people who work at ICE don't give a fuck. They don't care about anyone. They're heartless and cruel and racist, just so we're clear, because I can assure you that if he was white from Scotland, his DUI wouldn't have fucking mattered and he would still be here. So, my husband may or may not be deported, which I'm sure he was. He may or may not be alive. He may have been attacked by the cartel. I don't know what he has. I don't know if he's okay. And when you call the Mexican consulate, which is the only other thing I can think of, one of the options is, are you looking for the remains of your loved one? Well, Jesus, I hope not. But I could be. Because I don't know. And no one tells you anything. And ICE is so cruel and so awful. And the way they do things is horrific. Horrific. And the people are not treated like humans. They're treated like animals. So all of you who are trying to deport people and get these bad people out of here, guess what? They're not fucking bad. And let me tell you what. Most of these people are way better than the American citizens that live here. This country's disgusting. People are a disgrace. Disgrace. What do I tell my fucking children? What do I tell my 2-year-old about his dad? My daughter says to me last night, is Poppy not allowed to be here because he's brown? Well, pretty much. This country is awful. Absolutely awful. So, I hope you're all fucking happy about this, because I can tell you that I am not. This is a bunch of bullshit.
White people, if you are in a public location and you see ICE, There are a few things you're going to do. Number one, you're going to yell at the top of your lungs, La migra. La migra. Okay? Then you're going to cause a scene. Knock shit over, display something, do something, right? And if they are approaching you and they are asking you for information, it is not illegal to lie to them. If you know damn well a bunch of people went that way, they went that way. Okay? Love, light, and happy hexing.
I never took like high school Spanish or anything, and I have pretty poor Spanish pronunciations anytime like I order at like a Mexican restaurant or anything like that. But I did learn this new word that I think everybody should learn no matter where you are. It's la migra. La migra. Now, wherever you are, you say this or preferably yell it at the top of your lungs if you see an ICE truck or an ICE detainee vehicle. I'm talking Paul Revere, the British are coming, La migra, la migra. And again, no matter where you are, I'm in Bellingham. It's a pretty white city, but we have a lot of immigrants in this area. I saw a video in Seattle, where I'm originally from, and ICE trucks have already been spotted. So I'm tired of this like, oh, liberal cities will be fine. No, again, wherever you are, when you see one of those trucks, because it is inevitable, you yell, La migra.
Mass deportations are reportedly happening tomorrow. Here are some ways that you can help these communities that are at risk of these raids. If you see ICE vehicles and people in your area, then videotape them, record them, and share to let other people know where they are located. Shout La migra if you see them in your community. This will alert others to get to safety immediately. If you are there while a raid is happening, record the interaction and share it. These mass raids are reportedly happening in cities like Chicago, Boston, New York City, San Antonio, Washington, D.C., Miami, and Denver. Immigrants are truly who make America great. We need to show up and protect them. And for any of you who are shouting for these immigrants to go back to where they came from, they have more native blood in their pinky finger than you do in your entire body. So if you're yelling for somebody to go home, I hope that you're also packing your bags to head back to Europe. Solidarity is key. Share this video, let other people know that the raids are happening, and these are ways that we can help and show up for our communities. Stay safe out there.
I can admit when I was wrong, and I was wrong. I wasn't watching, but I got the alert on my phone. So now what? We fight. We resist. Mass deportations are about to start. La migra. People that look like me, you scream it, and you scream it as loud as you can. Or anybody scream it. But people that look like me, we need to put ourselves in the line of fire. We need to be the shield as much as we can. We're at unprecedented times, and I need a little bit of time to get my thoughts fully together. But the bottom line is, any little bit of faith I still had in the system is gone. We just allowed a multi-time felon, a rapist, someone who previously stole classified documents, who got his feelings hurt, who violated his oath and tried to overthrow the government the last time he lost an election. This is the motherfucker we are going to give access to the nuclear codes, the highest level of security clearance. I need to get my thoughts together. Don't obey in advance. I'm working on an exit from here. I don't feel safe here anymore. Something's changed. I have some thoughts and I'll talk about those later. But right now, we fight. I was wrong. I can admit when I was wrong. And I was wrong. I wasn't watching, but I got the alert on my phone. So now what? We fight. We resist. Mass deportations are about to start. La migra. People that look like me, you scream it, and you scream it as loud as you can. Or anybody scream it. But people that look like me, we need to put ourselves in the line of fire. We need to be the shield as much as we can. We're at unprecedented times, and I need a little bit of time to get my thoughts fully together. But the bottom line is, any little bit of faith I still had in the system is gone. We just allowed a multi-time felon, a rapist, someone who previously stole classified documents, who got his feelings hurt, who violated his oath and tried to overthrow the government the last time he lost an election. This is the motherfucker we are going to give access to the nuclear codes, the highest level of security clearance. I need to get my thoughts together. Don't obey in advance. I'm working on an exit from here. I don't feel safe here anymore. Something's changed. I have some thoughts and I'll talk about those later. But right now, we fight. I was wrong. I can admit when I was wrong. And I was wrong. I wasn't watching, but I got the alert on my phone. So now what? We fight. We resist. Mass deportations are about to start. La migra. People that look like me, you scream it, and you scream it as...
We are about to see so many executive orders just pop off, one after another. Now, most of them have to do with immigration. So here's what I'm going to need you to do. If you see ICE in your neighborhood, in your workplace, you don't stay quiet. If you white and have to harness your Karen energy, you make a scene, you be loud, you scream La Migra. We're going to notify people because the buck stops with us. The Democratic Party is not going to save us, was never planning on saving us. It stops with us. Those are our people. We protect them. Because let me tell you, the horrors that are coming, it's up to us now. Protect your community. Be loud.
I'm being told that 43rd and McDowell apartments were raided by ICE today. That's my neighborhood that I've lived in for the last few years. It's my neighbors that are going to get deported. I had to teach my daughter what to say and to talk to her about who ICE is. I never saw ICE in the neighborhood under Biden. And it's already in the neighborhood on Trump's first day. We're so fucked.
Okay, so before we close out on this discussion, please allow me to take a moment to express myself fully on this. So to my Hispanic brothers and sisters, I truly don't understand this, and I doubt I will ever understand this. Like, seriously. Why did some of you, not every Hispanic person voted for Trump, I understand that, but why did some of you, like most of you, why did you vote for the person who made it clear during his campaign that he planned to do exactly what he's doing right now? It was not a secret. We all knew about this. He stated his intentions repeatedly from the word go. So why? Why support someone whose policies were designed to target your communities? Okay, with that being said, undocumented immigrants, starting with Chicago, need to understand that this administration is not playing games. The mass deportations have begun, and unfortunately, the protections you might have relied on in the past may no longer hold. Chicago is known as a sanctuary city, yes, but with those administration, those safeguards essentially being tossed out the window. I'm sorry. Let me be frank. The governor won't save you. The mayor won't save you. Even the sanctuary cities like Chicago, the system itself is failing to protect undocumented immigrants from these raids. This is the reality you guys are going to be facing starting from today. I know it's heartbreaking. And to those Hispanics who voted red, I'm back at you again. I have to ask this. Did you guys deliberately do this? Was this some kind of a plan to distance yourselves from undocumented members of your family, or was it something else? Like, seriously, I'm trying to understand this. I would never understand this, because honestly, no matter how much you try to convince me, otherwise I just can't wrap my head around it. And don't say this is not the right time for the blame and game or whatever. Blame. Black communities try to warn you guys. Black people told you what was coming, but no one wanted to listen to a black person. No one wanted to listen to a black person. Now listen, I know some of you might feel defensive, offensive, whatever, hearing this, but let's be real about the situation, okay? And as much as I hate to say it, I'll be surprised if I see black people out there marching in solidarity this time around, and you cannot blame them. They have been vocal about these issues for years, and it always, oftenly fell on deaf ears. And yes, it's inspiring to see that many of your Hispanic white allies have stepped up, because I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok circulating of white people educating amongst themselves. They're educating themselves, you know, to be in solidarity with the Hispanics. I keep saying Hispanics because the word is La Migra. That doesn't sound like Italian or African. Yeah, so they are your allies, okay? They are doing this, they'll do this, they'll be doing this starting from today. They'll be doing this to warn Hispanic immigrants and maybe the other people who understands this, you know, when IC vehicles are spotted. It's a powerful show of solidarity, and I do feel sadness and compassion for those affected as a human being in general. You know, I can't help but feel for you, and even if I don't fully understand some of the decisions that led you guys to vote for this, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying this. I don't understand. Someone explain this to me. Trump made it clear that he's going to do these mass deportations before the campaigning. Even in the campaigning period, he did that. But you guys, you went ahead. I'm going to end there. This brings me back to the question that I asked at the beginning of this video. To my black brothers and sisters, my black community, my brothers and sisters from another mother, will you participate in acts of solidarity like this? You know, La Migra, when you see the IC vehicle, you scream, you cause all kinds of drama just to signal any illegal immigrant around to say they're around, they're here, IC is here. Are you going to participate in this? Will you join in shouting El Migra to help protect those who are most vulnerable? I know this is a very sensitive and emotional topic, but I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's have a meaningful and respectful discussion about this. Please remember to be mindful of the words you use, as platforms like this have strict censorship rules. And if you found this discussion insightful, if you found it very interesting, please make sure you indicate that as well, so that I can at least try and bring up such topics, such videos. Okay? Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell so that you don't have to miss out on any uploads that I do. Thank you for watching. Stay peaceful, and I'll see you in my next video.